For the last 150 years, one game has united and divided friends and family. It can reduce men to tears or can create scenes of delirious celebrations. Whether playing as a hobby or as a professional, football is an integral part of today's society. In 1863, professional football was born when the English Football Association was formed, and since then the game has grown and been adapted worldwide to the point where we're not the best at it anymore. This is why in the summer of 2012 there was a youth development review held by the FA. Its intention was to create the next golden generation of English football. I've come to the North Riding County Football Association in Stokesley to find out what changes will actually be taking place and when.
Well, at this moment in time, we're communicating with clubs and leagues, so we're doing a roadshow around the country and talking with clubs about the mandatory changes that will come into effect from next season. They'll see the changes will come into effect as of season 2013-14. So basically to September 2013 onwards, you'll see these changes in youth football up and down the country. As things currently stand, under 7s and under 8s playing friendly football or development football or non-competitive football. As of next season, when the youth development review is introduced, there'll be no league tables at under 7s and under 8s, which is, status quo. That's what happens at this moment in time. That will be extended from next season to under 9s, but there will be the introduction of trophy events. So the whole ethos of the youth development review is fun and enjoyment, a child-friendly product, and it's, to a certain extent it is that remove that win-at-all-costs mentality that some adults involved in youth football have.
So the changes aim to reduce the pressure on young footballers. Is this what they want? New Marske under 8s are a Teesside-based football team who train twice a week. Their coaches will have to adapt to the changes of the FA Youth Development Review.
Our kids thrive from playing in a league, and the kids know that, and the kids are constantly asking me week in and week out where they are in the league and how we are doing in the league, and they know, and they're downbeat by the fact that we get beaten, and they're happy, more overjoyed when we win. And if you take that away from them, there's no competitive in the game. I mean, we do have very competitive kids. Parents know that their son or daughter is very competitive.
I think it'll be a little bit hindrance. I mean, the team needs something to win for. Every team needs to be pushed there, and without competition, you won't get the best out of players. People see it as just too easy at one point.
All right, lads, keep switching from your good to your bad feet.
Lots of practice, nice and quick.
We train twice a week and play once a week, and they come to become better players to play in a league, not just for a daft kickabout.
The biggest source of negative feedback for these changes has been the removal of so-called competitive games. UEFA qualified coach Gemma Granger explains how the FA have responded.
The phrase of non-competitive football was removed because, competitive football is taking place behind us right now with two kids running for the same ball. That's competitive. So, the emphasis of not recording the scores and almost building children's understanding socially of it's not win at all costs will ultimately, improve development. In terms of the emphasis on winning, who puts it on the children? Why do they think winning's so important? Well, it comes from the adults. If we tell them that winning's important, and ultimately that's what they'll focus on. If we tell them that getting better is important and developing is important, then hopefully that kind of environment is the one that we want to try and instill in these for the future.
The Youth Development Review was set by the FA after consulting young footballers across the country. So what do the new Marske under 8 players think of the changes?
We play a match, and that's not friendly. Some of them are friendly, some of them are not. Kind of league and kind of friendly because because I just want to play for fun, but I want to play competitive too. It's all about teamwork to win the game and get in a good league, a high one. I play for league because it's more fun. It's like funner because we don't verse like you mess with other players. It will just be fun, winning. And then you could tell your family and then they will be really happy with you. Parents shout too loud. Because when you're getting the ball, you always lose the ball. Because I just want to play football.
And how do you feel when you lose again?
A bit let down, but at least we joined in and had a goal. It's just fun. It's just training. I want to be a real footy player so I'm rich.
So it seems that the change is still ongoing and it'll be a few years before they're fully implemented. Will the new approach work? Will England finally become the new superpower in world football? Only time will tell. But I've got high hopes for World Cup 2028.